Okay, this is Hermit with Wi-Fi, episode 2, Dogs. Now, you can see we're a little dog happy here in the house. So, before I take you on a tour of my friends, and there's one right there. Oh, look, she's sitting there. Look at that. Look at her. She's sitting there, and that's Lucy, and she's sitting there because it's cool. So it's a pretty warm day. So we can swivel around and see if we can see somebody else. And there's Taylor. Now that's her favorite spot. It's just staring out the window with her nose going. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend. There's Queso. Who is... You camera shy? No. Just getting ready for your afternoon nap, huh? So, I just got home. I'm leaving them to hang around. They're just hanging and chilling and doing their thing. So, we're going to talk about dogs for a second while I focus up here. The first dog I ever had was named Kid. Kid was a white shepherd mix, and he was in the house when I was born. So he was pretty much my built-in babysitter, right? And the stories go that he wouldn't let me crawl off the bed. He'd grab me by the diaper and pull me back. I'm not sure that's true or not, but it's what they told me. So my next dog was Bruno, and that was a pure shepherd. Great dog. I was about 4. He was so big I could ride him. And unfortunately, he got hit by a car when he was about 18 months old. And so my mom waited about a year, and she got another dog. She picked him up to pound, and her name was Rags. She was just some weird terrier mix, but about 40 pounds, 50 pounds, but a good dog. And she lived until I was about 17. And then my mom got a call when I was about 18 to go to look at a breeder who had a runt who just wanted to pretty much give it to my mom. And that was a 150-pound shepherd called Dale's Country Odyssey. She named him Odie. Okay. Then she had another call about, I don't know, a couple months, years later. And that came out to be another shepherd, but a blonde. And that shepherd, she named Max. Okay. And she had them for many, many years. And until they died, she was in her 50s at that point. And then same place, same call. This time it was a plain white shepherd named Jägermeister. She had him, and he survived her death. Okay. My dogs were a dog named Jake, who was I think he was just brainless. He had an accent. He was hit in the head, so he wasn't very bright, but he was very, very lovable. He was a lab mix of some sort. And then I got another dog named Kita, and she was a Rottie mix. Unfortunately, she took a lot of work because she spent the first 12 months of her life chained to a water heater in the basement of Camden, New Jersey as a breeder or a baiter. And that makes me angry. And she was with me until my daughter was 4. Jakey I had to put down before my daughter was born. He was not doing well. Then I was supposed to get a pug, and I ended up getting a red and white husky named Denali. And that was a lot of fun. That dog took me outside whenever the weather got real bad. And we had a lot of fun doing that. And he had a stroke, and he died. About 4 years before that, I was working with an animal rescue, and I ended up getting a fawn chihuahua of all things. And this guy, who's a 5-pound Chiweenie. And then when Denali died, we waited a little bit, and then we got those 2 girls right there. She's still in the bathroom, hanging out in front of the vent. See? So that was a lot of fun. And dogs bring so much meaning and joy to our lives. They bring an amazing amount of joy and meaning to my life. And that's all I wanted to say. I've always been a dog guy. I've had cats, and I don't mind cats. Cats are fine. But I've always been a dog guy. I think I'll always be a dog guy. I might not be a big dog guy anymore. I think a Grodendale doesn't travel well. But I'll bet you a Beagle or maybe another Chihuahua might. And these two are okay. This one, who has changed position to get in her seat number one, she does pretty well in the car. Miss Lucy, who's still upside down in the bathroom sleeping, she doesn't do so well in the car. So that's all I wanted to say. And I wanted to say it about dogs. All right, this is Hermit with Wi-Fi signing off. And remember, if you can't be good, don't get caught.